Here is a typical day in the fall, autumn, where the fallen leaves gather in the street, for example. Now I will mulch them with my mulching mower. I do so to decrease their mass, their volume, which if placed in a bag would mostly be air. For appearance sake, on the street in front of the house and on the driveway, I mulch and then put the bag on the machine and suck them up, thereby condensing, say, 4 leaf bags into one, or perhaps even more. Here's a pile of mulched leaves next to a pile of unmulched leaves. If you bag or suck up leaves without mulching, you're bagging mostly air. The more you mulch the leaves, the more you can fit into a bag on collection. Ideally, on lawns and gardens, you would leave the mulched leaves until springtime, when they had months by snow and rain to release their nutrients. By then, they will have turned into itty-bitty pieces like tissue paper and easily collected when mowing. Here's a pile of leaves gathered on the lawn, and here it is after mulching, totally reduced to bits, shredded and broken down. They will almost completely disappear after winter and spring. Natural fertilizer, pure, no poisons. Why mulch leaves? Number 1, it is absolutely environmentally friendly. Number 2, no more costly paper bags making big shot box stores rich and wasting paper to boot. Number 3, mulched leaves feed your grass, plants, and trees for free. Number 4, mulching leaves saves time and precious energy, both human and fossil fuel. Number 5, a leaf loses 90% of its water or mass in a week. When mulched, the leaves are like sawdust, and when left over winter into springtime, they act like a tea bag, dispensing all their nutrients naturally. Natural fertilizers into the earth, feeding the lawn, plants, and trees. And most importantly, they do not poison our water. They only feed nature naturally. This mulching process saves on town and city costs of collection and disposal in compost dumps. Number 6, at the very least, mulching the leaves before you bag them saves enormously on how many bags or truckloads required to remove the leaves. It decreases the volume, the mass, so you are able to put more in a bag, and therefore more bang for your buck. 7, lastly, mulching treats leaves as a food, an energy, and not a waste. The point is, mulching is the most beneficial way to go about collecting leaves, both environmentally and in terms of cost to society. If everyone mulched their own leaves left on the ground to release release their nutrients or in compost piles or whatever, you wouldn't need the town and city to collect them and thereby save lots of tax dollars. Also, by mulching and using the mulch material for fertilizer, you wouldn't need to use chemicals that are pesticides and herbicides, and they're actually poisoning our water because the runoff from them goes down the drain, which goes into our water source, and we don't need any more poisoning of our water. We've done it far too long and on too great a scale. There's no need to use chemicals as fertilizers in neighborhoods. God placed man in the garden to tend and watch over it. And this is just another way of properly doing so. Have a nice day.